The human brain is an enigma, a universe unto itself, filled with countless mysteries and untapped potential. We have long sought to understand its vast potential, delving into its complexities with the hope of unlocking its secrets. Somewhere along the way, a curious myth took root, the idea that we only use 10% of our brains. This myth has persisted for generations. This notion, as pervasive as it is simply untrue. Modern neuroscience has debunked this myth time and again. It's a scientific fallacy that has somehow woven itself into the fabric of popular culture, perpetuated by movies, books, and even some educators. We've all heard it, perhaps even pondered its implications, wondering what we could achieve if it were true. Imagine the possibilities if we could unlock that other 90%. The idea is tantalizing, sparking the imagination. The allure of this idea is undeniable. It suggests that within us lies a hidden reservoir of untapped potential. It suggests a hidden reservoir of untapped potential, a slumbering giant within us waiting to be awakened. But the truth, as is often the case, is far more interesting. Our brains are incredibly active and efficient. Our brains, while mysterious, are not dormant wastelands. They are constantly working, even when we are at rest. They are bustling hubs of activity, even when we're at rest, processing information, maintaining bodily functions, and more. Modern neuroscience has definitively debunked the 10% myth. Brain imaging technologies like fMRI or functional magnetic resonance imaging provide a window into the brain's activity. These scans show us, in striking detail, that even simple tasks engage multiple brain regions. Whether you're reading a book, enjoying a meal, or simply daydreaming, your brain is alight with activity. The brain, it turns out, is a master of multitasking. Different areas are constantly communicating and coordinating, even for seemingly mundane actions. The idea that 90% of our brain lies dormant is simply incompatible with what we now know about its intricate workings. While the 10% myth is demonstrably false, its origins are murky. Some speculate it arose from misinterpretations of early brain research. In the early 20th century, scientists were just beginning to probe the brain's complexities. Some studies showed that only a small percentage of neurons fired at any given time, which may have been misconstrued as evidence of limited brain usage. Another possibility is that the myth was popularized by self-help gurus and motivational speakers. The idea of untapped potential is a powerful motivator, and the 10% myth provided a tantalizing framework for self-improvement. Regardless of its origins, the myth has proven remarkably persistent. Section 4. The allure of untapped potential, why the myth persists. The endurance of the 10% myth speaks to our enduring fascination with the human brain. Despite being debunked by neuroscientists, it continues to capture our imagination. It's a comforting idea, suggesting that we all possess hidden depths and untapped potential. The notion that we could achieve so much more if we only accessed this unused portion of our brain is incredibly appealing. In a way, it democratizes intelligence, implying that we're all capable of extraordinary things, if only we could unlock that dormant 90%. This idea levels the playing field, making greatness seem attainable for everyone. This myth has found a home in motivational speeches, self-help books, and even Hollywood movies. It serves as a powerful narrative device, inspiring countless stories of transformation and achievement. It's often used as a metaphor for personal growth, encouraging us to strive for more, to tap into our hidden reserves. The idea pushes us to break through our perceived limitations and reach new heights. While the scientific basis is flawed, the underlying message of self-improvement can be empowering, even inspiring. It reminds us that the journey of self-discovery and growth is ongoing, and that we should never stop striving to be better. It's Section 5, a biological conundrum. Why would we have an inefficient brain? This question has puzzled scientists and thinkers for generations. From a purely biological standpoint, an underutilized brain makes no sense. Our brains are designed to be efficient and effective. The brain is an incredibly energy-demanding organ. It requires a significant amount of energy to function properly. It consumes about 20% of our body's energy, even though it only makes up about 2% of our body mass. This disproportionate energy consumption highlights the brain's importance and constant activity. From an evolutionary perspective, it's highly unlikely that we would have evolved such a large energy-hungry organ if we were only using a fraction of its capacity. Our brains are constantly engaged in various tasks, from basic survival functions to complex problem solving. Nature, after all, tends towards efficiency. Every aspect of our biology is optimized for survival and functionality. The fact that our brains are so metabolically expensive suggests that they are constantly active, constantly working to keep us alive and functioning. This continuous activity is essential for our day-to-day lives, enabling us to adapt and thrive in various environments. The 10% myth simply doesn't hold up to scrutiny when we consider the biological realities of our own brains. Our brains are marvels of evolution, designed to be efficient, effective, and constantly active.